Hey guys, so we'll have some good news before the bad news. And the good news is Trump said that for every person born after, or the United States citizens born after December 31st, 2024, so anybody born this year uh, and before January 1, 2029, so there's a window of January 1st, 2025 to January 1st, 2029, the 4 years he's in office. The federal government will make a one-time contribution of $1,000 into a tax-deferred account that will track the overall stock market. So that would be approximately $3.6 billion new assets under management into the SPX, S&P 500. So that's excellent. Um, Over 18 years, that would be 17 billion compounded. So if we do that over and over and over again over extended period of time, say the next president comes into office and keeps it going, um, that would be like an automatic um, boom to the stock market. They're going to do the same thing with the stable coins. I think. I think that's what's going to happen. Is they'll be offering those to everybody to invest in, and they'll be buying Bitcoin themselves to shore it up, Bitcoin and gold. So they'll be, supporting asset prices with Bitcoin and gold and treasuries. So it looks good. I mean, I like that's a great idea. So whoever came up with that did a good job. So all right. So what happened today with the market? What a nightmare. So basically, we had resistance. We had the monthly ones, but it was the quarterly one that had us trapped. The quarterly RMO, the monthly is right there, 21,899.50, and they don't even want you to touch it, so you know if you're sitting there at your risk. They don't even let you hit the line, and that was a level for us, easy, reachable level in the session today. But I mean, our daily one was at 9:14, so they weren't going to let us near it. The daily one, they trapped us at the Globex one. You see the Globex one right underneath it, and so pretty much just chop city from 8:30 in the morning until you know 2 o'clock. Finally, really 2:30 is when it started going down. Um, right here, this big candle, but it did go over right down the 60-minute one. So what I was tracking there at the end of the session was the 1, 2, 3 of the 15 minute really matched pretty much the candles all day. So it stayed within the 1, 2, 3 all day of the 15-minute range. And when it did break the range and spiked out occasionally, once in a while, not very often, the market was all over it. They wanted to sell off bad, but the gamma is positive. Like right here, look, They had that, everybody was like piling into it. But the gain was positive, so they brought it right back up. So the dealer was trapping us, and on both sides. We couldn't go long and we couldn't go short. So not a very pleasant trade day. The E-mini S&P 500 was for the E-mini 25 points. 25-point range mainly. Um, and then even worse in the RTH session. I mean, my goodness gracious. 20-point range. So, hopefully this gamma situation clears out tomorrow with the CPI and we can get some volatility back. I can't trade without volatility, and I just, wreck accounts doing it. I don't know who in the right mind can just throw one rod on and you just allow it to float inside all of this chalk up and down, up and down, up and down. Um, but you have to be, if you're going to be in a low volatility pinned market and trading inside the one, I mean, it's better to just gnaw your arms off and not do it so that you don't hit that mouse. It's better to just sell premium. I mean, that's what condos are for, right? Or just sell a put and sell a call. Um, Instead of trying to sit there and navigate the chart of the futures inside range day. It's just not worth it. And even when tried to sell the Globex, they kept bringing it right back at you, right? So you lost all your profits. So it was a brutal session, no doubt. And the 17 played pretty good. We had the H-ball broke. This is a Globex up here, I think. I'm going to get rid of that. That's the day when I open. Okay, this is the Globex. Yeah. Actually, it did catch price once, but the H-wall broke. Here was the open, and then it went to the R wall. So the R wall was lower than the H wall. You can see here's the other R wall and the other H wall below it. So R wall is inside the H wall, showing that inside painful trading session day. So anytime your R wall is inside the H wall, like right here, there's your H wall, there's your H wall, and then here's your R wall inside of it. This clues us into that, inside day. And when you see the price trading inside those ones so clearly that they did, I mean, that is a perfect zero DTE. So premium day. Put your positions on just outside the ones and just sit there and let the futures traders chop themselves up. So Maybe tomorrow we'll consider that relationship of the R ball inside of the H ball or outside. Let me color this real quick and we'll take a peek at when the red ones are outside the white ones. Okay, we see it's inside. And here it's outside. You see that? It's outside. You see that? And it broke out to the downside. Here it's inside. And it pretty much stayed inside until a late something happened. I guess it broke the pen. I take off it all day. It was inside. Inside, inside. Look. Okay. This got to be outside. It was outside to be outside. And we got the downside break. But it just broke out. Here's the outside. Barely. And it came back into the level. I need to find it. Here's inside, inside. Here's an outside. The market stayed outside of it. Look. So I think I'm on to something here. If R ball closes outside the H ball, you get more of an opportunity to break out. If it's inside, inside, they stay inside. I guess you can get a really breakout. Well, I'll have to back test that. But no doubt that's a signal for the algos. So I'll have to also test it on the close versus the open. Because we can get an arc on close and the open. And the daily just like you can with the H5. It's not that much. I mean, a long period. So very, it's not noticeable hardly at all, but not so long you can notice something. But anyway, this was a crap day. I'm gonna look forward to some volatility tomorrow. The crude made it up to the daily one, and gold didn't get the pullback that was forecast, and the micro Bitcoin found the resistance area and sort of much sat on it for a couple of hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Sat on it and then finally had a breakout candle at 1 o'clock after lunch, and then just went tiny after that. So at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, that market's done. 1300, 1400, it just started getting really tiny. So that's like trading like gold. Remember gold 730 to 12 for the pit session. So we'll get some new levels tonight. I'll update that for you. I'm interested to see the gamma GACs. Are we still going to be loaded with positive GACs going into CPI or not? And where are those gamma flips? And start paying attention to those flip zones on the chart, in addition to the R-vol, H-vol. But I thought that we would get the flip back to 18 today on the VIX, and we didn't. Um, so with this higher volatility, the CPI, PPI, we might start seeing that 18 print, which is like right there. So easy to get that, and then 21 for next week. So hopefully today was the last pain day there was for the compressed volatility. We can start moving this market out, up or down, just do something. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions.